Greetings, collective. Welcome back to 707 Light Sage Tarot. I pray all is well with you and your loved ones. So, waking up this morning, 1:30, and then again 3:28, 3:26. Sat for a while, and I am being guided to just sit with the energy that I'm picking up on at this time. To be honest, it's the shadow work, okay? It's looking at things from the past that once brought some type of harm or painful ending, discomfort, and sitting with that, understanding why things happened the way they happened, and releasing. It's a sense of acceptance and release. Everything is not black and white. There may things that have happened that you were unaware of that are now finally coming to the surface, and acknowledging that truth may be a bit painful but necessary at the same time so that you can move forward. So I send you love at this time if this is where you're at. Divine Source, I do thank you for this message for today. I thank you for the covering and divine protection. Thank you for the guidance that you continually show myself and the collective. All right, guys, you know the routine. So I give honor to where honor is due, and my life is maintained because I trust in the one that is. I know that I am created in divine love, and this is what I emulate in the earth. I pray that you can see the same for your lives. All right, Source of all that is, breath of life, thank you. Thank you for the guided support of the angels that are always protecting. Quietness is something that I honor and I appreciate, guys. So if you find that I delay at times to get into the messages, because this is how I approach everything. Primarily my spiritual path, or some may say my spiritual work. It is me showing honor, allowing Divine Source to lead me and guide me, to get everything in its perfect alignment energetically, even in the heart, to make sure that there's nothing in the heart that would cause a disruption in the message. So it's a sense of bringing yourself to this place of surrendering and allowance, acceptance, even when the truth is hard to accept or even acknowledge. We still allow Divine Source to move in us. We understand that everything that is hidden will be brought to light at some point, okay? And so it's the surrendering that even if you know you've been dealt a raw deal by someone that you loved, or a random stranger, or life in general has been showing up at your doorstep and bringing you packages that you did not order in the way of chaos and disharmony, disunity, and the like. Having to navigate those type of circumstances can definitely be a challenge and wearing on the heart and on the mind, on the soul, and the physical as well. And so it's a sense of perhaps wanting to give up, but knowing that there's no other option but to continue on, right? Because what is it? What is it to give up, really? Right. So being hopeful, but beyond hopefulness, moving in the faith that you can see things from a greater perspective, even as a bird, like, where you elevate your viewpoints, you come outside of that limited, way of seeing things, and allow yourself to expand beyond the painful circumstances, the discomfort, the challenges that you may face. This channel is geared towards helping you to do that, helping you to shift your view, helping you to shift your focus, your mindset in a way that is more optimistic, in a way that is more positive and more beneficial for your overall existence. So, if this resonates with you, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and hit that bell just so that you're notified whenever I post. The throat chakra has been challenging for me personally. And so there's some clearing in the throat, some things that needs to be spoken that may be difficult to speak for some. So that could be a sync for you. You may be seeing 422-333-606-717. And those are also syncs 888. So those synchronistic numbers could be just signs that you are getting messages from the higher ups, I say, or from divine source. Okay, your angel, some say. This is just the universe giving you some small nuggets of confirmation, of encouragement to let you know, all right, you actually saw what you saw, and actually you are understanding the things that you're seeing at this time. And yes, you are moving in the right way, or maybe you need to shift a little bit more to the left or gain some clarity in something else that perhaps you're not seeing correctly. So something that may have been concealed that you're finally coming to the knowledge or whereabouts of. Something that could have been hidden or stolen, taken from you that you probably had no knowledge of. Okay. Some type of dealings or interaction from maybe a loved one that you trusted. And so there was no reason why you would question their motives. But in retrospect, you're seeing, wow, there were some maybe undermined dealings or handling that was intentionally meant to cause a grievance, to cause hurt or separation of some sort from you and your happiness. And it's that sobering truth, right? Where things have already fallen. You've already buried whatever you need to bury. And you're moving in the direction that you see is fit for you at this time. And you're coming to these resolves, you're coming to this acknowledgement, you're coming to this the fullness. It's coming more into the fullness of the truth of your experience, which some people may not want to know, may not want to see, may not want to gain that inner knowing, because it's more comfortable to stay outside, for things to stay hidden, buried. But if you're wanting to move forward with more precision, more preciseness, you may need to look at those bones, those graves, those endings. If it be just for one last time, perhaps, to ensure that everything that you needed to gather from that situation, you have already gathered. And so you can let those things, rest. So you can rest in the truth, rest in the knowledge of knowing, right? And be confident in the knowledge of knowing that you were not crazy. You actually did see the things that you thought you saw. You actually did perceive things correctly that you perceived, though they may not have been very physically prominent, like the proof was vague in the natural sense, but your intuition was telling you, your stomach, your gut feeling was telling you something was off. You had an inclination that there was some foul play. This is to give you that, you were on the money in that sense. And Some say let bygones be bygones. It's a sense of acceptance because the past is the past. Okay. However, you are now in control and are directing your future better by way of how you exist in the present. A lot of times I can talk and it seems like I'm talking in circles, but I'm really not. Many words, yet they have the similar meaning. So I may say things 3 different ways and it ties back to the same central point if you could have the patience to hear and to listen. My channel is not for everyone. I can get long-winded, and that is just my style. As a Gemini, an air sign, I like to bring out as much information as possible for the greatest clarity. Okay, and it's like until everything is uncovered, until every stone is turned and examined, then we're not finished. It's not over. So it's like taking everything out of the pocket, to make sure that you're done with the rinse cycle. Okay, there's nothing more to wring out. Okay, when you're hanging clothes out on the line, for those who've done this, you and you don't have a dryer, you would have to wash it by hand and then wring it with your hands until the water was out of the clothing. And so it's that type of wringing is what I'm seeing, wringing something out, the residual, the remnant. Okay, it's the remnant, the last bits and pieces, the last, it's the last of something that is coming out to bring the closure. Okay, and the closure is needed because perhaps someone here is still hanging on to a glimpse of hope, right? So you may be thinking, okay, there's still a second chance, a possibility for reuniting with something from the past. This message is to let you know that that ship has sailed, it has docked somewhere else, and it's taking on new passengers. It is not going any way, shape, or form in your direction anymore. And you are encouraged to be mindful of this. So as you absorb or accept this truth, acknowledge it and put the final finishing touches on that tombstone. Cry your last cry for that situation. And after you have wrung it out entirely and you have dried your eyes, cry no more. Cry no more over that situation. There's better, there's bigger, there's newness coming in for you. Okay? You have been given the freedom to move forward. It's someone that has been mourning, okay? You've been mourning a situation. I'm seeing someone in all black kneeling on a pillow, and it's like, okay, your mourning season is over. You can get up, you can rise from your mourning bed if you do that, if that's a ritual. So culturally, you may put on some type of ornament or a significant feature or attire that signifies that you are in mourning, the death of something, someone. It's time for you to shed that mourning attire, come out of that grieving closet, put away that pillow. So it's, when you are wallowing in your own sorrow or self-pity, it's a sense of being comfortable in this space where you're happy to be in this dark place. Your message and guidance for this moment is to shed that garment of mourning, get up off of that place, like your sick bed, because you're not sick, right? The situation may have contributed to some ailments, but you're not sick. And so it's, if you stay in that position, in that state of being, you will inevitably bring in sickness into your being, into your body, into your life. And this will cause you to mourn even more, okay? Losing things even more. So, all right, just rise from your mourning, shed those clothing, and dry your last tear. The new day is approaching. It's dawning. Look to the sun. Maybe look to the east, okay? Shift your focus. Smell the roses. Smell the coffee, okay? My deck is in the reverse. No coincidence. Wolverine is here in the reverse. Okay, I will turn it upright. This says fierceness. Okay, so maybe someone felt defeated. Okay, in that position where it was reversed. I'm turning it upright because, as I said, you need to take off the garment of mourning. You need to rise from your sick bed. You need to shed your last tear and open your blinds and see the sun that is still shining that you refused to see. So someone was unwilling to move on from a past situation that was very difficult. You may have felt stuck in this space because of the attachments to whatever you lost. This is you no longer feeling as though you are powerless. This is you asserting your power, asserting your force, taking charge. This is you moving in, let's say, more maybe passion, more directness, and whatever direction you're being guided, okay? So you're not defeated. I'm speaking to someone who is undefeated. However, you felt defeated at the loss that you endured or you suffered. So it's like taking on someone else's pain, taking on someone else's suffering because you were the one that was left behind, and feeling unworthy because you were left behind and you're left intact. You still have a life to pursue. You still have a life. This person is standing upright, okay, fully intact, fully aware of their power and their ability to exert a certain sense of authority and even control over their circumstance. I'm seeing someone, it could have been someone that has passed on, to be honest, because I'm seeing this deer, okay, this stag. And from another card deck, I have a deer, and the card represents passion. Just how this card came out, it could be that there's someone that is passed on, someone that has transitioned or is transitioning, perhaps, I don't know. And this person here, maybe they feel responsible for someone's passing on. Maybe they're questioning why that, that they're still here and this person has passed on. You could be getting messages or connected to someone who has also passed on. And so maybe you're staying in this space of grievance or grieving. Maybe you do have grievances, right? Because why did this person or the situation end? But it's like you may be getting messages, or you may be staying in this place where it's dark and comfortable, and you're connecting with maybe a loved one that has passed on because you're not ready, or you weren't ready to release them fully, okay, for whoever that's for. Number 11, that's talking about some type of the duality is the two, right? You may have a life path of number 11, even. Number 11, that represents the second house if you just bring it to 2, or actually Aquarius. So this could be something about a community that you're no longer involved in. So it's like forming a new identity because you're no longer connected to a community or a group or family. Or it could be something about your home, Taurus energy, the second house. That is changing, has changed. Maybe you placed a lot of weight on a position that you held in a community, and you no longer hold this specific title. For instance, if you were married, just use that as an example if we're talking about partnerships. And one may have transitioned. It's a sense of creating a newfound identity because you're no longer in this union in the same sense, right? Like this person is deceased now, and so if it's a divorce, even this is the same thing. You're no longer Mr. So and so or Mrs. So and so. It's your identity, the way you interact with society has changed, is changing, and someone may have resisted this, did not want to accept this, and was staying in this old way of relating with themselves because they were tied to the past, even stuck to the past. It's almost like being buried with a loved one, though you're still living. My condolences if this is where you're at. At this time, I do not give access to anything or anyone to enter this space for any reason outside of divine guidance and truth for the highest good of all that I'm connected to right now. And so it is. I just heard a door opening up. That's why I had to say that, guys. So you may have to close this door to the past that you're unwilling to close, okay? Maybe you're not aware that you've opened this door even. I'm not sure. But there's something that needs to change. The number 5 is here. Do you see this card? And look at the shadow. This is companionship, okay? So you're very loyal to something or someone. Very loyal. The dog. Number 41. Again, that is a 5, right? That number 41. It's almost like you're looking into the dark for someone. You're protecting someone also. It could be someone is actually protecting you. You know, a dog is very protective, right? So someone could be trying to protect you or is protecting you. Maybe this was the person that you saw as your protection, right? This could have been a companion that was your protector, or you saw them as your protection. Moderation is here again, number 5, 3, 2. So we have 5, 5, 5 that just came out, right? 5, 41 goes to 5, and 32 goes to 5. So there's a lot of fire out here. So you could be a fire sign that I'm picking up on right now. You could be a fire sign. All right. Both individuals have a bow. They both have a bow in their hands, right? So this is weird because I've watched some movies in the past, and excuse me, guys, this is reminding me of, I don't know the name of it, but it's almost like someone who hunts, right? If you're hunting an animal, let's say a deer, and you kill this deer, it's almost like you're taking on the energy of that animal, okay? And this is what I'm seeing here, okay? Literally, because even this person has the antlers, and it's very grand at that, okay? Like a crown. And they have this planet that is right on top of their head, right? I mean, and some could say that this is an inflated ego, right? It's talking about power. So someone in this situation may have had an inflated ego, okay? It's just a side note. But anyway, someone is coming out on top, regardless, because, you know, you have the hunter and you have the prey, okay? So some people are into, like, when they kill an animal, they take the horns and they showcase them in their house as just their trophy, their accomplishments, being successful at that hunt. This is something that some people pride themselves on. So I don't know if you hunt. Maybe I'm speaking to someone that is a hunter. But the point is, it's almost like after you have killed the animal, you embody their spirit, is what I'm getting. Either that, or this animal is whoever the prey was in the situation. Okay, if it was an actual person, they're crying out or they're speaking out some way, you know, because of their death. I don't know why I'm picking up death right now. It could have been someone felt like they sacrificed something, or they were sacrificed for maybe something about their happiness, having to sacrifice their own happiness for someone else. And so maybe you're coming back into your own power, realizing what the dynamic was where you sacrificed yourself to make someone else feel better about themselves. So it's diminishing your own light, making other people feel comfortable, giving away your power. This person is reclaiming their power and without regrets. Okay, so not having regrets about standing in your power. I don't know why this planet is speaking to me though. It's like creating your own world, right? Existing from a different place, in a different space and time even. okay? Like this is the past, right? This is behind you, okay? And you have so much that you can envision and create for your present and your future. And I'm just looking at the abundance and how grand. So if you started out with something where it was not as grand or extravagant, or maybe it was in your eyes, there's something bigger and something better that you're coming into, okay? So maybe you need to look up the deer spirit. That may be your spirit animal if you're into that. Like you may see a lot of deers, and that may have a significance for you. The other card, the one that has the deer, this person is aiming, right? And then here is the darkness, the shadow of this companion that is watching, that's right next to them, right? So it could be that you have someone that is by your side right now that you're not able to see, that is watching you, that is protecting you, okay? That is even giving you the encouragement to aim accurately at whatever it is that you need to aim or what you need to pursue. Okay. What is the message? What is the message? It says, learn the truth. So clearly there's something that is hidden from your understanding. Could be something from the past that you need to know about a relationship or situation that you were in. Could be about a passed on loved one. Leadership. Remember, this was in the reverse, right? Fierceness was in the reverse. I turned it upright. Where maybe you felt defeated or you were defeated, but that's not the stance or the position that you're in now with power and fierceness coming out and companionship. So you're not by yourself. Clearly, you're not by yourself. You could be a leader. Maybe you're being asked to position yourself in this place of leadership. Maybe there's someone that you look to as a leader that you need to know the truth about. There was someone that you trusted, and you trusted this person as if they were your own. You almost gave something over to them, and you allowed them to lead something. It's like you put a lot of confidence into something or someone. But with the fierceness in the reverse, I don't know if their leadership was something to be celebrated. It's a sense of false trust, being let down. So leadership, that to me is talking about your willpower, okay? Or confidence level even, okay? Someone's willpower, someone's confidence level, and then equilibrium is coming out. So there's something that you need to maybe bring balance to. Remember I said, like take off that mourning, that clothes of mourning, because there's something that's hidden, something that maybe you need to know about that situation that you probably don't know. So it's believing something, believing a truth or holding fast to a truth or an experience that you had when in reality there's something more to be known or discovered, but you're not at that place to fully, accept the truth of a situation. That's going to cause you to be in disharmony. disharmony within self. Okay, so that's probably why you're not able to let go, because maybe you don't fully know the truth of a situation. Maybe you have unanswered questions as to why something happened. Maybe you just need the confirmation. Maybe your intuition is telling you something, but you haven't seen it, like the facts, the hard core evidence hasn't presented itself, and so it's a bit hard for you to trust what you're telling yourself, or maybe what divine sources is telling you, right? If you're getting messages. That's a tough spot to be in, because you have to rely on your own truth now, right? You have to rely on yourself, and maybe other people don't fully understand. If you were to present some information to them and doubts and fears you may have had about a person or a situation, they may not believe you. And so it's you having to stand in your own truth, stand in your own power, and be bold. Something about being bold with the fierceness energy and leadership here. Be bold in something, okay? And we have good luck. All right. Good luck. I mean, that's like self-explanatory. But maybe you saw someone as maybe you saw someone as your lucky charm. I'm not sure about that. Okay, so we have finding love and mindfulness. Companionship. Okay. Okay. So someone could be looking at you. Okay. I see. Wow. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Bottom of the deck is saying cut ties. Splitting the deck, we have passion. Okay. So remember I said this deer. Okay. Which is also here, right? Okay, there's something that you're very passionate about. This has overcome fear. Very passionate about this. There could have been a person or situation, okay? I'm going to just take this passion out and put it right next to that, because that's significant. The horns, something about the horns, leadership, something about leadership, okay? You usually wear a crown, right? The horns could be significant of a crown, okay? Like I showed you, this person has this elaborate ornament on their head made from the crown, or the horn, rather, of a deer. So it's like think about a huge stag or a great stag, and capturing something so magnificent, it will give you a boost of confidence, and you will have this sense of inflated ego, maybe. So it could have been that you were in a connection with someone, and you perhaps did not recognize your own value or your own power, but someone clearly did, and they acknowledged this, maybe not to you, but within themselves. This was a major accomplishment for them to have you in their vicinity, in their control or power. You have since have to learn how to regain your power, okay, through much determination and force, where before perhaps you weren't in that space. And if you're not there yet, this is your encouragement that you need to get to this space, okay? Because it looks like there's someone that's looking at you, right? There's there's another companion that is watching you. They are loyal, they're faithful, they see you, all right? And maybe you're so focused on whatever this was that has passed on or that has left. With this coming out, it's just your reminder that you do need to cut some ties to a past situation that you're still connected to, and you're maybe you're not aware. I don't know that you're still connected. You may not be fully aware of that. Mindfulness. So your focus, someone is very focused on you right now. With mindfulness, finding love, and this companionship, the energy is like directed directly towards you right now. You could be in the space where you're overcoming fear because of just a past situation, a past dynamic that maybe had weakened you. And so think about it. If you felt weakened by a situation, you're going to be maybe a little bit more timid or more cautious in your approach to something new. The lion is coming out now. So felines, the tiger and then the lion is here. This says courage. Okay, first I was saying this is like willpower, and then courage is here. Okay, so maybe there's a Leo here. Maybe there's a Leo or someone with strong Leo placements that you're connecting with. You can be an Aries. You can be a fire sign. Okay, remember I said this came out and it was a lot of fire. This also has a lot of fire and passion. So you could be a fire sign. Whoa, here is another 5, 23. And this is like the mirroring numbers, 23, 32, news and moderation. So there's some information that is going to be coming through. Notice this person is sitting inside of this raven's beak, and they have a sword in their hand. It's pointed down, and they have a shield, right? So they're not in the position where they're fighting. They're resting. I don't know if they're surrendering or there's a truce or a pause. All right, so someone may be trying to give you some information, perhaps before there was a bit of an intense, let's say if it was an argument or the communication was pretty intense, something is maybe winnowing out, dying down. If there was a lot of noise around a subject, it could be dying down. So let's say if this was the death of someone and there was a lot of news coverage, or it was well known in the community, right? This passing or this ending, it seems to be dying down now, right? And because it's dying down, like everyone else outside of a person here, maybe you that I'm speaking to now, has come to terms with this ending. However, you still have a great level of commitment, dedication, and passion for this. And it's a bit hard for you to maybe cut the ties or release something, something about your equilibrium, right? Maybe you were in disharmony with a situation, with an outcome, okay? But there's another energy that's coming in that's very focused on you, and maybe they're trying to get your attention. I'm not sure, by way of that news that's coming through. All right, look at the rebirth, okay? So there's a rebirth of something. This just is a transformation. So the way that you once showed up in a situation, that's changing, because you're going to be learning something. Oops, hold on. You're going to be learning something, right? That was hidden from you. We already talked about that. Something was concealed. Maybe this was intentional. Someone intentionally either withheld information, and because the information was withheld, there was an outcome that was not the best. Or it could be the reverse, where someone withheld the information and they had a positive outcome. So it could be that this is being revisited, and then it's almost like an overturning of a decision, if this is in the courts, and setting someone free who may have been maybe bound, possibly. All right. We're going to pull protection is here. Okay. So someone was protecting the truth for sure. Okay. Someone did not want you to know something, with concealment and protection. That just came out. All right. You could be an empress. You could be a feminine, a mother figure, especially with the first one of the first cards out being this power. The center is this, it's a masculine who may have been fighting you, right? It's in the reverse. It came out in the reverse, right? I just sat it upright for you guys. I usually don't take those cards in the reverse. But it was the fact that someone was losing their the tenacity. Think about a Nine of Wands energy. Okay, the wounded warrior. This person was still very vigilant. However, they had to surrender something. So Five of Swords even. And that could be the energy that you had to take on. Or because you were in an alignment with someone, you took on their energy with this predator type dynamic over here. What's this about? Remember I said the throat chakra, someone may need to share some information with you that they may not want to share, all right, about a painful ending, right? Clearly, Ten of Swords, this is difficulties. This is something that transpired that did not feel good. This says Lord of Ruin, okay? So someone may have felt as though their life was destroyed by whatever happened. It was a powerful ending, okay? There could be someone that's watching you that wants to bring some information to you, or wants to communicate something to you, how it fell with this finding love. That's where it fell. I'm going to lay it right there. Eight of Wands. So maybe this companion, this person that's faithful or loyal, maybe they have information to share about this ending or the situation that you are unaware of. And that may bring some peace in your situation. This could be a family member, that someone you're close to. What's this about? Lord of material gain. Okay. Whatever information that you're going to learn, or the truth that you're going to get, it's going to help you in your newfound independence, okay, so to speak. Nine of Pentacles typically talks about independent wealth, or something that you're doing separate from maybe others. It is success in the material sense. So whatever truth is coming in, you're going to feel like it's going to maybe add to your success or add to your independence. I'll get another one on that. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Notice the decline, the Ten of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So something was taken away. It's removed. Something was removed. Something was withheld. Something was withdrawn. And look at the sequence of numbers. 10, 9, 8. 10, 9, 8. So something or someone is declining, maybe physically. Or maybe you have experienced a decline. Wow. That's the death card. Scorpio. Major endings, transformation, or a literal ending. I said someone, that just the frequency of the numbers, it's declining. So someone's health could be declining even. Or if you stay in that place, remember I talked about if you keep that garment on and stay connected to that, whatever that was that you were so passionate about, that you felt, like very lucky to have in your life, that is gonna cause a decline in your health, mentally, right? Mentally, mental health, even. Number 13 may be significant. You may be seeing 1313. That does go down to 4. So right on top of the equilibrium, it's the death. So this ending is going to bring some balance or harmony into some area of your life, or it has, and you may need to accept this. Temperance was a card that I saw after this death. It was at the bottom of the deck. Temperance does speak about balance. It talks about waiting for something to happen. You may have been waiting for someone. Maybe you're waiting for someone to pass on. Lord of Peace restored. Okay. So 2 messages are coming in with this 2 of Swords. For some, whoever you may have been connected to, perhaps, maybe someone was waiting for someone to pass on. That could be you or someone you're connected to waiting for you perhaps to pass on. I don't know. This could be significant of if you experience a decline in some area of your life, whether it be someone literally transitioning out of here with the death and rebirth, it's someone coming back in. So this, because you experience this ending, this energy that's trying to come in, you're not certain about it. But in actuality, this, whatever is trying to come in, is trying to restore some sense of balance, equilibrium, right? Or whatever is transitioning out is to restore balance and equilibrium for you. And maybe your unwillingness to accept that is what the intro was talking about, as far as taking off the black garb, the mourning attire. Get up from your sick bed, dry your last tear. King of Pentacles. Okay. So King of Pentacles, this is a stable energy that is coming in. This person, they're with the Leo, right? The lion, okay? That's representative of someone that is courageous. Okay, this Leo energy, that could be what you're being called to connect with, whether it be in a physical person or just energetically, for you to enter this space of bringing peace and balance and focus within, so that you can be more stable, okay, in this new beginning that you are embarking on with this rebirth energy. You may have Scorpio in your chart or have been dealing with a Scorpio. That's a water sign. This protection over here that I saw earlier, remember I said it sounded like a door was open. This is the door knocker, right? And it says protection, and then right underneath that card is defense. Okay, so, and I'll show you one more, elixir of life. All right, so your life source, your essence, okay? Everything that flows in you and out of you. You need to protect. You need to protect. Life force. I'll pull one real quick on the life force. What's that talking about? Lord of Valor. Seven of Wands typically speaks about standing your ground and being protective of something. So there's something that is within you, or it could be someone that is protecting you, literally. Leo energy again. Wow. You're being protected from something. Five of Swords. You're being protected from something. This is Lord of Defeat. This energy that whatever happened in your life that tried to take you out, perhaps, whether it be the loss of someone, something that you were committed to, you're being protected from that energy. Let's say if it was someone that was attempting to steal your joy or create some type of disequilibrium in your household, in your family, in your finances, in your career, in your connection, whatever the case may be, guys. For a season and a time, it looks like that's what was happening. And it looks like you were connected to something that you were very passionate about, but it ended up creating a sense of devastation, Ten of Swords, okay? A sense of betrayal, okay? But energetically, you may still be tied to that scenario. You're being asked to protect yourself, and you are protected. Protecting yourself means that you disconnect from that grieving state, or you disconnect from an actual person, place, or thing. You literally get rid of if there's any ornaments or any clothing or attire that is significant and it ties you to a past dynamic or person or a situation. You may need to surrender that as well, like releasing those things, literally burying for some, whatever grievances you may have had about the past, because there were hidden truths, right, that you're gonna probably come into awareness of, either by way of this message or other messengers that's going to give you some, maybe you already got some insight. It's so that should liberate you, so to speak, where you don't feel guilty. So don't feel guilty about something or someone that has something that may be passing through, passing by, or passing on. Notice the swords. And the energy, like the bullseye, the bullseye. Someone could be from Texas. So there could have been an emperor in this dynamic, masculine energy. They could be in despair right now. While you may be healing. So if you continue to connect to that energy, you're going to be taking on this Nine of Swords, and you're going to be living out this Ten of Swords energy, where you're going to be continually either down or feeling depressed or feeling defeated. Five of Swords energy, right? Notice the sinks here with the swords, right? Air, that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So being in your head about your future, being in your head about your past, being in your head about your present, right? Just whatever has transpired. You may have a lot of racing thoughts, maybe fogginess, maybe a lack of sleep, especially if you're crying a lot, right? Someone being in despair, you can be picking up on the energy. Like, I talked about a deer and a hunter, and the hunter that kills this deer or sacrifices this deer, is what I just heard, takes on the energy, right, in some way of that deer, or the deer is speaking to this person still, right, by way of whatever dreams or just energetically. You may be feeling the discomfort of someone that has passed on, is what I'm getting at. If you're in a space of mourning and grief and despair, it could be that you're connecting to the energy of whatever was removed from the earth, okay? And if it's not a physical ending, you're still energetically tied to that dynamic some way. And that's what you need to protect yourself from, okay? Or that's what you are being protected from. That's what you're being protected from. And this energy that's coming in, it is to help to protect you. Ace of Swords. So you're no longer going to be in your head about something. You're no longer going to be in betwixt, on the fence. This is accuracy. This is knowing, right? This is the information, the truth that you need, right? To help you. Okay. Four of Wands is here. Okay. This information that is coming in is going to help to recalibrate you, so to speak. It's going to help to rebalance you if there was imbalance. Okay. The Four of Wands is coming back in to bring balance. I'm hearing brace yourself. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. I'm trying to look at the cards to see, okay, why am I saying brace yourself? And at the bottom of the deck, the Tower. Brace yourself because there's a Tower coming. The Tower generally speaks of some type of disruption, some type of major shift that happens, sometimes out of the blue, right out of nowhere. Like one day it could be sunny and things are going well, and then the next minute it's like this abrupt change that is unexpected, and it can send people for a loop. Like you literally get caught up in this whirlwind of emotions and uncertainty, and having to, yes, recalibrate because of the disharmony that these towers can bring into one's life. Okay, it's just sudden change. I'm looking at the finding love and mindfulness. I'm gonna get some cards on that. Devil energy is coming out. Let's get another one. Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups. There's the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. The Devil, I'm trying my best not to read it necessarily in a negative light, if unless I need to. So that's why I'm pausing. I don't want to give you misinformation or false hope. So I'm just tuning in. Okay. This Emperor is significant though. It says son of the morning. Aries energy. Aries energy. Okay, so we talked about someone having fire over here to the left. Could be you. I'm looking at this. Looks like the bees could represent confidence. So someone is very confident about achieving a certain goal. And it came out with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This is someone that is established. Again, I'm looking at the Sphinx. This is a deer. This is, okay, so this is this energy over here. This powerful person could be a feminine. This is a feminine on the card, and this is the deer they have, okay? So it's almost like feeling like they've conquered something, they've established something, or they achieving something significant, like something major. A major achievement. The Sun. Scorpio energy and the Sun. Okay. So Scorpio with the Sun, it's a sense of exposing something that was hidden from the past, okay? Okay. So it could be that, okay, the Ace of Swords could be what's happening over here is that the information that you're going to be getting is going to be exposing something about a connection you were in, possibly with someone that you prided yourself, like, whoa, this was a major accomplishment, right? You know, that you were with this person. Something that maybe got to your head a bit, where your ego was a bit inflated. Or maybe that was their ego, whoever you were connected with, very prideful even. And Aries did come out as far as the fire sign. The other fire sign came out was Leo, and the third would be Sagittarius, okay? So fire energy is out here for sure. But the point is, you connected with someone, or you were given to someone, or you were exchanging something, right? With someone, and it wasn't the best intentions, perhaps. Six of Pentacles with the Devil. This was like an agreement. This was an arrangement. This was an agreement. This is someone you were sharing something with, okay? Or someone was sharing something that you gave to them with someone else. Wow. That could be the information that you're going to be coming into, okay? Because you could be very powerful, or maybe you were very powerful at one point. I don't know. Materially speaking, as far as having a lot of resources, financial resources, and security that way, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor coming out, okay? This could also mean, let's say if this is a past energy trying to come back to reunite or bring you back into a contract, right? The Devil energy with the Six of Pentacles. The Two of Swords would be like, okay, no, this is not, maybe you need the confidence to decline this, whatever this is. Take it how it resonates, guys. I'm going to look at the rebirth real quick. The Hierophant. Okay, so typically speaking, the Hierophant speaks about just the traditional sense, the information that you've acquired over some years, so learned, someone who's wise, okay, someone who is very mature, influential even. I'm looking at the elephant, okay. The elephant is a very powerful animal, land animal, very protective in nature, and at the same time, even though it's very strong, it has a very nurturing and a collective type of approach, you know, to caring for their what is it, herd. So someone may want to care for you. Someone may want to protect you. Let's clarify that. Hierophant. Number 5. Again, 5. Someone wants to change maybe the way you see them. Okay, maybe they want to change the way you see them or the way you see someone else. Once you get some information, it may change how you see a person, okay? We have Justice coming out with the Two of Wands. I'm clarifying the Hierophant. So this is some type of justice. So if this is the court system, if there was some type of legalities or something dealing with the courts, it looks like almost like the decision is being overturned for someone. Going in a different decision. There was a blockage, and maybe new information came through that showed the behavior of someone that was connected to the past. And there's an overturning of that decision for some, where the Justice is here upright and the Two of Wands. Okay, so this to me is winning a case. I don't know why I'm getting that. This is winning a case or putting something to rest, okay? The Lord of rest from strife, with this decision or this outcome or this choice. Again, Aries energy. So if you go in this choice or towards this direction, okay, this is something that you may love, and maybe it was something you were refusing to see. I want to clarify that. Do I need a different... We have the King of Cups that fell right on the Four of Wands. King of Cups, Four of Wands energy. King of Cups, someone that is a diplomat. They don't always express their emotions, but they are full of emotions, more balanced and stable energy. Excuse me, I said King of Cups. My bad. This is a Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. This is someone wanting to express something, okay? Someone that is openly expressing how they feel about a situation. Cancer talks about the emotions, the deep immersing, like getting into the emotions and the feels, okay? Water energy. So there's a lot of water coming out. Water represents what is that? Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio energy, right? The emotions, energy and motion. So a lot of movement, but maybe in the feels, okay? Knight of Cups came out with the Four of Wands underneath and the Death. So someone is going to be expressing how they feel about a situation. Okay, and maybe not feeling good about it. Okay, Five of Pentacles. So that could definitely be this energy that maybe you were connected to that you need to cut ties with, right? They may be spilling over, sharing some things with you about maybe something ending, some type of union or some type of commitment, perhaps. And it has not put them in the best space energetically and maybe financially as well. Okay. This is Lord of Material Trouble. Okay. This is the King of Wands energy. This is the person that maybe you were connecting to in the past. A very determined person. Again, Leo is strong. And Cancer. Leo and Cancer. Wow. Okay. Because I'm like, I know I said King of Cups, right? I was talking about a King of Cups. And there goes the King of Cups, right? The King of Cups with the King of Wands. So someone has a lot of passion for you, clearly, or you have a lot of passion. Okay, you may have a lot of passion, a lot of love for this person. Okay. Clearly with the passion that came out already and power. Maybe you felt empowered. Something that you were connected to may have empowered you. Okay, and maybe that's, yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Something that you were connected to, you were working, building with, you felt, made you feel empowered. Okay. Lord of Prudence, Ace of Pentacles again. 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 Why do I say again? I meant to say like Pentacles again, but I said Ace of Pentacles again. I'm looking at the Fool on the bottom of the deck with the High Priestess. Silver Star. Someone may see you as being very quiet, secretive even. Someone may want to give you an Ace of Pentacles. And you may not be seeing that because you're busy focused on, again, this energy that you were investing a lot of your time and effort into. I think this message is pretty long. Yeah, you have some ties to this thing still, right? King and Queen of Wands, okay? You're still passionate about something here, okay? It's keeping you stuck. especially if you're still engaging with some type of exchange with this situation, person, place, or thing. And that could be just, again, you're having a lot of thoughts about someone, you're really feeding those thoughts or dreaming about them, or really trying to stay in this place of grief where you were connected to someone from the past. So you're still feeding a dynamic energetically that you need to cut ties from, okay? It also could be that they are also pursuing you. Like, let's say I said someone may be speaking to you from, where, I know everybody doesn't believe in this, but, sending you messages from beyond, okay, by way of dreams. Or, you may see things in your routine day. You see signs of this person or this situation, just it floods your memory at times, perhaps, and this is giving you, maybe making it hard for you to really sever that. I'm gonna get a few more cards because I need to wrap this up. This is, I think you got the message already. I hope you got the message. Like, I'm taking my time as if it's like it's early in the morning, but I'm taking my time. Like, wow, I don't have nowhere else to go. Let's get some signs for whoever this message is for, please and thank you. Who the message is for? The message is for an air sign. Could be a Gemini. Someone that is learning something. Someone that you may be communicating with. You may be communicating with an air sign. Message could be coming from a Libra, or it could be about a Libra. Okay. This is matched with the Justice energy over there. Someone that wants to bring balance to a situation. You could be the Empress, okay, or they could be the Empress. Someone is wanting to heal, or someone is going through some type of healing with a Lilith out here. This could be a feminine that we're talking to for sure. All right. Here's the Leo energy. A lot of passion for something, a lot of confidence. So someone who has strong Leo placements. Again, we've been seeing that already. Okay. 6th house, Virgo energy. Someone you may have worked with in the past. And Leo again. Date of birth, July 23rd to August 22nd. Or September 23rd to October 22nd for some. You have endured a lot, that's for sure. And this hidden knowledge that needs to be shared with you may be coming from a Libra who's trying to bring justice into a situation. This is the Earth. Can you see that up there? I don't even know. Responsible, resourceful. An Earth sign may be significant, or you need to ground your energy. Maybe you need to ground your energy to bring in some balance. You could be a Capricorn, 10th house. And transformation on the bottom of the deck. The horse may be significant as well. 1990, 2014, 1978. There's Scorpio with the 8th house. Confirmation on this ending, confirmation on this rebirth, confirmation of something that is hidden that needs to be revealed. Confirmation about either a death, a passing of a loved one, or a situation that you need to let go of. Okay. Letting go, hidden knowledge. Okay. Information that is to be shared. And it's interesting because I was like, okay, Sagittarius really didn't come out, and now we see Sagittarius at the end of the video. So Sagittarius, the other fire sign, this could be someone that is at a distance. Okay. That is seeking something. It's a lot of red right now that I'm seeing as we're closing out. 5th house, 1st house, 9th house. So maybe you want to check out your natal chart and see what's significant about the 9th house. 1st house, Aries and Leo. So these are all fire signs, okay? Very passionate, they're very masculine even, right? Action-oriented energies, okay? Someone is definitely maybe traveling. And it's fueled with a lot of emotion. So a lot of passion and a lot of emotion is involved in this situation, which clearly may make it very hard for you to release or let go of this person, place, or thing. I will someone is watching you, observing you. Remember, I saw the companion over here to the right. As I'm picking up the deck, I'm seeing this falcon with observation, number 25. The watcher. If you're unclear, someone is watching you. Okay, someone is watching you. Right now, perhaps also you're just being asked to observe certain things, right? Don't get too emotionally involved. Just observe, watch, also pay attention. But let's get one more on this watcher. They could have been watching you for a while, but I'm reading this as a positive energy. This is stability, okay? Maybe someone is concerned about your stability. Maybe they're watching to see how stable you are, to see if your emotions are shifting. I don't know. We'll get another one. That's interesting. Watcher. And change. Someone may want to see if there's any change. They're watching to see if there's any change in your stability. Wow. They may feel responsible for something. Or if you're having any change in your stability, they're responsible for it. And this is wisdom. Maybe they're learning something from you. Maybe they're learning how courageous you are, how confident you are. This watcher. This is someone that is loyal. Loyal to what, though? Like, you could be loyal to someone's demise, but loyal to what? Okay, creating peace. So this person wants to create peace. They notice this person is sitting down, mask is off, shield is off, sword is down. This is significant to that other card we saw with the raven, how the raven had that man in the beak and the person was sitting down with a sword, not in defensive mode, but just resting. So this energy, it looks like they want peace. Okay, it looks like it's a peaceful energy. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to be sure. Okay, it's a peaceful energy. They want you to be happy. Okay, maybe they're watching to see if you're happy. All right, or maybe they want to add to your happiness. Okay. Okay. Definitely watching you. Okay. Maybe trying to connect with you energetically as well. Okay. Um, through what through what they're doing, they're trying to connect to you energetically. This person, there's a person that's trying to connect to you energetically. They're trying to figure out something, some way. I don't know what's to figure out though. What's to figure out? What do you mean? Okay, so they could be blocked. This could also be someone that has transitioned, just so you know, it says ancestors. This could be your passed on loved one trying to figure out a way to connect with you energetically. They feel responsible because something may have changed in your stability. They want to make sure that you're at peace, that you're at rest, that you're happy. They want to make sure that you have the justice that you need. Okay, this is someone that that maybe you know very well. Someone that you know very well that wants to protect you. Wow, interesting. So we've already seen the theme of protection come out multiple times in this read, okay? Something about your protection. Someone wants to help to protect you. You need to protect yourself by doing the things that you know you need to do to let go of the past. But someone may be trying to send messages to you, okay? They're trying to bring you the truth of something, okay? Of a connection that you were in, perhaps, that you may not be fully aware of or wise to. They're trying to help you see the truth. It's almost like shining the light into something, but it's coming by way of maybe energetically, like not facts, like, but again, your intuition. It's something that you can't hold, right? It's not hardcore evidence. It's something about a connection and my throat chakra. So as the whole deck just slipped out of my hand. Hold on, guys. Okay, wow. The throat chakra was trying to close up. And I'll show you the two that, well, wow, that's quite a bit. I am trying to end the video, guys. I really am, but this energy's lingering. So it's the same premise, like you're lingering in that energy, right? You're staying longer perhaps than you need to. So this is talking about the soul and a cycle that has closed out. So this can definitely be someone that has transitioned, okay? I'm just saying. You could be going through soul transformations as well, okay? Definitely being observed. You're being observed, and it doesn't look like it's a spooky observing. It says kindness here, okay? So I don't think this energy is trying to harm, okay? I don't think it is. I think they're trying to give you something. They're trying to give something back to you. Reciprocity. They're trying to give something back to you. Confidence. They're trying to build your confidence, okay? Yeah. They're trying to build your confidence. So maybe you need to start doing some rituals that will help you connect better. Maybe you're doing too many rituals that's causing you to connect too much. I don't know. So moderation, guys. I think I'm going to end the message there. Hopefully it made sense to somebody. And if not, hey, for entertainment purposes only, right? All right, guys, I love you. Stay safe out there. Until next time, bye.